changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes. War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, or whatever time it may be in your part of the world. My name is Mr. John Wayne, and I am a variety gamer. I play everything from the Fallout franchise all the way to the Soulsborne series. Welcome, everybody, to my 100% walkthrough of Fallout 4. I hope you're all doing well. I know that I am. And before we get started, let's go ahead and talk about a few things that I'm going to be doing in this walkthrough. Number one, I am playing on the PS5 version. So if you're playing on the PS4 or the Xbox One, I will have some new side quests that you guys may not have. Along with when we start in Vault 111, they do have a new Vault suit. It's the utility suit. Now, you can't use any armor on it, so it's not a big deal, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. Also, I'm going to be grabbing all of the bobbleheads, all of the magazines, hopefully every single holotape. We'll see if I can get every holotape or not. There's a ton of them in the game. We're going to do all the side quests, all the main DLCs like Nuka World and Far Harbor. And I don't think I'm going to do the Vault 81, just because it's building a vault and there's not really much of a quest line to it. There is, but it's not enough to justify going over that. And we are going to make sure that we do all the companion side quests as well. All right, everybody, now that that's all been said, what I'm going to do is make my character real quick, and then I will bring everybody back when we're done. I'll see everybody in just a second. Alrighty, everyone, have my character made, and I am ready to start the game. So, without further ado, let's start playing Fallout 4.
Good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degree Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Grognak the Barbarian in the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite. More of the same. Hun,
Wow, look at you.
Sounds like
How'd a girl
someone
like
made
me
a
ever get so
sticky.
lucky, huh?
I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
But then we're looking at a cold front coming down from Canada, making it crisp and dry for next week's Halloween festivities. Looking in on next week's forecast, we have a high of 52 on Monday. It also appear our troops stationed overseas are experiencing some unusual weather as well. On the island of Mamba Jau, the nights are cold, unseasonably so for Southeast Asia. But for the 5th Infantry, that's as comfortable as an autumn jamboree. All the easier for our mechanized Hellcats to drive any screaming commie-memes right into the
Can you get that?
Blowhole Sea.
It's probably that salesman. He
And now
comes
we'll
for
look
you
at
every
sports.
day.
Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American.
Good morning. Vaultec calling.
good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Let's go ahead and name our character. I'm going to name my character Mr. John Wayne. And then we're going to start putting stats in. We start with being able to put 21 free points into our stats. Our first stat that we're going to put points into is strength. We're going to put 2 into strength so that it's up to 3. Strength will allow you to hit people harder, do more damage whenever you're doing a melee attack, but it will also allow you to carry more. So if you need some more carry weight, put some points into strength. Perception is your environmental awareness. At the bottom of the compass, you'll be able to see enemies from further away. They'll show up as red dots. It'll also determine your accuracy in VATS. If you're new to Fallout, probably don't know what VATS is, but we'll go over that in a little bit. So we're going to put this up to 3 as well. So 3 perception, 3 strength. Endurance is your overall health. It's going to determine how much health you have. And it's also going to determine how many action points you have for like sprinting or doing any of that kind of stuff. Charisma. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Endurance should be at 3 as well. Charisma is your overall effectiveness in dialogues when you're trying to do like a speech check and stuff like that, if you're going to succeed or not. Pretty useful. We're actually going to bump this up to 6. It'll also help you out with getting better prices with vendors. Intelligence is going to help you get more experience. I love to put this up to 9 whenever we start the game, just because I like to get as much experience at the beginning of the game as I can. Agility is going to determine how many action points you can spend in VATS, along with your ability to sneak. Really good to have. We're going to put that up to 3. And then luck is going to determine how much your critical hit rate goes up when you're in VATS. We'll talk about that a little more as we get into VATS and later on into the game. Right now, luck really isn't that important. It's not a bad stat to have. It's actually a really good stat to have. I just don't need it here at the beginning. All right, now that that's all been said, let's go ahead and finish up here.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mr. Wayne, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
By the way, before we do anything over here, if you want to, you can interact with a bunch of this stuff in the house, and Nate or Nora, whoever you're playing as, will comment on different things that you interact with. Right here we have the Your Special. I have a whole video on the different special abilities. Really cool. I loved doing that video and putting it together. We're going to see this book again shortly. Let's go over to Sean.
How are the 2 most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that. Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
Shit's about to get real.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations. We
Oh,
do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Vault participants, head this way!
Shh. It's okay.
Leave the bag! Who cares?
Just help me pack it up!
Residents of Sanctuary Hills.
Head to the gate! Vault participants, check in there!
That's absurd! I am
Not on the
Vault
list.
Tech.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me! Okay. I'm reporting this!
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, ma'am. And God help us all.
You two, follow me! Come on!
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
We're
the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving!
Step on the platform! In the center!
So cool watching the nuke go off.
All right, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Now! Send it down now!
Hold on!
move faster?
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God!
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later...
No,
We'd all be...
Don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
Just this way, please.
Vault Tech is here for you.
This way.
All new residents.
This way,
Please
please.
proceed in an orderly fashion.
Step over to the table, take a seat. Just this way.
A little high, but okay.
Welcome.
Female and
Pick up a suit right over there.
Here you are. Head down the hall there.
Right over there, please.
Good.
Just step over to the table.
Yeah, looks
Over there.
fine.
Take a suit.
Take a vault suit, then head down the hall. You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
One vault
It's
suit.
gone.
Now just head down
Our
the
home.
hall.
Everything we had.
My mother and father
Sir?
down in D.C. Oh, God, honey. What if they didn't make it?
I know this is a difficult time, but Vault Tech will be with you every step of the way. You'll thrive here.
We've lost everything. Oh, God.
Please.
Did you have any
these
family
people need
outside
some
the city?
space.
Oh, God. We'll never see them again.
Move along.
How long do you think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that
Nothing
in
to see here.
orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
It's a good fit, don't you think?
The vault suit is designed to be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Shh. It'll be okay. Daddy's right here. See? Honey, could you help me?
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There he is, see? Daddy's not going far.
All set? Just step inside and put on your vault suit. The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
This is the one. Here.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here. Wait. No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized. Must vacate immediately.
Let's go ahead and open up the cryopod.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on! Oh, God!
We can interact with Nora and get her ring.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
By the way, fun fact, Mr. Freeze's wife was named Nora as well, and she was in a cryopod. For those of you that don't know who Mr. Freeze is, and I would hope that you do, he's a villain from Batman. So you can come over here. Back there is a terminal with a little bit of lore, if you want to check that out. Right here we have a Volt 111 new jumpsuit, and here's the new Volt 111 utility jumpsuits. These jumpsuits look like the jumpsuits from Fallout 3, kind of like a nod towards it.
Malfunction in emergency exit door override. Please contact your Vault-Tec maintenance representative for service.
Got some rad roaches in our first weapon. It's going to be the security baton. Right here's another terminal. Just got some lore in there. If you want to read through it, you can.
Cryogenic array. All Vault residents must vacate.
I would recommend everybody looting everything in Vault 111 now. I'm going to wait until later, after I'm done recording, and coming back in here and looting everything. L2 will allow you to block with a melee weapon. R2 lets you swing. And then if you hold R1, you'll do a power attack. So right here, hit that rad roach.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
If you hold X, you'll be able to pick stuff up and move around with it. We're going to go into this terminal. This is the recreation terminal. We can actually play a game in here. It's called the Red Menace. Essentially, it's the old school Donkey Kong / Jumpman. We're not going to play it, but if you want to play it, have fun. You can hit square to eject the holotape. And then all through here, you can come in here and loot stuff if you'd like. Let's bring out our security baton. Let's see if that rad roach will get killed by the electrical arcs. Maybe. There we go. Now we don't get experience for that being killed by the electrical arcs because we didn't kill it.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Gonna run over here, grab the rad roach meat, and back away very quickly. Do not want to get hit by those arcs. They hurt. Grab some stim packs. That's how you're going to heal yourself in the game. And then we get a 10mm pistol. So these, when we pick them up, are automatically favorited. So all you have to do is press right on the D-pad, up on the D-pad, left or down, and you'll pop up into your quick select menu.
Is this all that's left?
Grab all this stuff here. Another 10mm pistol. Right here's the cryolator. We can't get this yet. It is a master lockpick. We can't lockpick anything at the moment. But you can use your first companion, dog meat, to get this cryolator if you want. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube on how to get that if that's something that you want to do. We're not going to because I want to do everything kind of like the correct way. Come in here. You can loot a bunch of stuff. There's normally ammunition in this locker, so you want to make sure that you go to this locker. No bobby pins. That's a shame. We're going to go into this terminal after picking up those glasses. And we're going to open up the security door. So open evacuation tunnel. Maybe not a security door, I'm sorry. Now we'll be able to get through the door over here. There's going to be a ton of rad roaches over here. Let's move this out of the way so that we can loot all the rad roaches. The reason I'm looting all of the rad roach meat is when we cook meat, we get experience. Or cook anything, not just meat, anything. You'll get experience.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
Some more of those new utility jumpsuits. And then right here, if you go all the way back, that's where we started and we got out of the cryolator. Let's go over here. We're going to scoop up our pip-boy. All right, let's talk about what we can do in our Pip-boy real quick. The first thing that you'll see in your Pip-boy is the status menu. This will show you all your limbs, your chest, head, arms, and legs. The bar, if it's depleted a little bit, is determined on how healthy that limb is. If it's all the way depleted, that means the limb is broken. You can also heal that with a stim pack if need be. Here is the special menu. We already went over all the special stuff. Here's your perks. We don't have any perks at the moment, but as we go through the game and gain perks, you can always come over here and check out what all of them do if you forget what a perk does. Now we're going to hit R2. This is our inventory. If you want to take something off of your favorited menu, you can hit R1. Go over to the security baton because I'm not really a melee guy, so we're going to take that off. And now that is no longer favorited. Now we do have it equipped, we just don't have it favorited. Oh, I'm sorry. We need to go over to apparel. We're going to put some glasses on, and then we're going to equip our new Vault 111 jumpsuit, not the utility suit. Although the utility suit isn't bad if you're playing on PS5 or Xbox Series. Putting this on will give you an extra intelligence point and perception. Over here is where all your aid stuff is, like your stim packs, Radaway, Rad-X, meat, like Radroach meat, stuff like that. Over here is your miscellaneous. This is where your holotapes, your magazines, your bobbleheads, anything miscellaneous is going to go into. Your junk, that's where all your junk is going to go. Mods, so whenever you mod a weapon, you'll get a mod over here. Now, you can take it out and sell it, but then you won't have that mod anymore, so be careful with that kind of stuff. I never mess with this unless it's like I'm making a ton of mods on a weapon and I need to sell some of the extra stuff. And then ammo is where your ammo's at. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's go over to data. Data is where you can track all your quests, your workshops. Now, your workshops, you're able to build settlements in this game. And how you keep track of that is right here in the data menu, going to your workshops and seeing what workshops you have, don't have, stuff like that. Your stats are your general stats on how long you've played the game, locations you've discovered, how many enemies you've killed, all kinds of stuff. So it's just keeping track of what you've done in the game. Over here's the map. I don't think I should have to explain what a map is. If I do, I'm sorry. It's a map. Over here is the radio. You'll use that sometimes whenever you're getting like a quest update or something. There's only a few quests in the game where you'll use the radio. Other than that, it's just to listen to some music, which Fallout 4 has some banger songs. Definitely take the time to listen to the radio. And not just Fallout 4, but Fallout 3, New Vegas, you name it. Fallout games have always had really good music. So do yourself a favor, listen to some of the music. Now I'm just going to go over to inventory and we're going to get out of the Pip-Boy, and then we're going to open up the vault door.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
If you hold circle, you can turn on your Pip-Boy light, which will allow you to see. Look at that, I missed some 10mm rounds. We're going to turn off our Pip-Boy light. So we're going to go over here, and it's going to ask us if we want to change our name, our special attributes, change our appearance, any of that. Bethesda has always done this just to, like, are you happy with what you've created, your specials, any of that. So if you're not happy, you can change it now. I'm happy with everything I've done with my character. So let's go ahead and exit Vault 111.
Enjoy your return to the surface, Thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Oh, God.
We get our first look at the Boston Commonwealth. And all of that stuff that you see popping up there, that is because of the PlayStation 5 update. That's new quests. I wouldn't even worry about that, especially if you're playing on a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One. Don't even worry about that stuff. I probably won't do any of that in the walkthrough. We'll see. For now, let's go ahead and come over to this trailer. Right here is always a Nuka-Cola. Pick that up. And then we have our first bit of Radaway. Radaway will take your radiation away. Down at the bottom left, you see your hit points. If you start seeing a red bar fill up on the right side, that is what determines your radiation. The more it goes up, the less health you're going to have, and eventually you're going to get radiation poisoning. So you're going to have to use Radaway to get rid of that. Stim pack some more Radaway. Right here you can hit this big red button and it will open up Vault 111 for you to go back down into if you want to continue exploring it, which we will because we need the cryolator still. Radex is almost like Radaway, except it's going to give you resistance to radiation poisoning. So you'll take less radiation damage if you put on some Radex. We'll go over here to this teal trailer. We're going to pick up our first bottle cap. For anybody that's new, you do not use money to buy things in the Fallout universe. You use bottle caps. Everything is paid for in bottle caps, or you receive bottle caps. Either way, it's the currency in Fallout 4. Well, just Fallout in general, not just Fallout 4. Let's go ahead and head towards Sanctuary. You can hit L3, that will allow you to run, or you can hit R3, that will allow you to crouch. We discovered Sanctuary. Now, we could go over and talk to Codsworth immediately, but we're going to hold off on that. We're going to go into this house first, and we're going to pick up our first cap stash. These are littered all around the world, and they'll give you quite a few caps. Just looking for some bobby pins here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to explore all of Sanctuary before talking to Codsworth. And the reason why is because if we go and talk to Codsworth, he's going to want to help us clear out the enemies of Sanctuary. And if Codsworth kills the enemies, we don't get experience for it, because he is not our companion. Now we don't have any bobby pins, so we can't unlock this suitcase. We'll have to come back for it. Grab some medics. And then right here, be really careful. We have a makeshift bomb. We're going to disarm the tension trigger. And then we're going to disarm the makeshift bomb. Again, we cannot lockpick that safe, but we can hack this terminal. What I'm going to do is show everybody the first hacking and how it works. And then after that, I'm going to do cuts because it just takes up a lot of time, especially when you get into the harder terminals. So let's go ahead and explain how hacking works. Up at the top, you'll see these 4 squares. That's how many attempts you have at guessing the word. And if all of those run out, you are locked out of the terminal for a short while, and then you'll be able to go back in and try to hack it. Let me see if I can find some brackets right here. So anytime we see the brackets, there's 1 or 2 things that's going to happen. The first thing that can happen is it will take away one of the words so that it'll make it easier for you to guess. Or if you're really low on your attempts up here, it'll refill those attempts. So what we're going to do, and hopefully we don't pick the correct word on the first try, is we're going to pick juke. So we have 0 likeness in juke, and we can see on the right side it says 0 likeness. So we're trying to find a letter that matches with the other words. Now junk, that's not going to be something that we're going to pick because we know that juke has 0 likenesses, so it's definitely not going to be junk. It could be wary because it has none of the same letters as juke, so let's go ahead and try wary. It has 1 likeness. So it's not going to be easy because that has 2 letters that are alike. So let's try something else. It could be lack. And it won't be duty. Well, it could be duty because it's got a Y in it. And it could be ally. So let's try lack.
Got it.
And there we go. Now, I'm not going to read any of the lore in the game. I'm just going to give everybody a heads up. There's a ton of it, especially in terminals. If there's a holotape that I can listen to, I will listen to that. But other than that, anything in the terminal that is readable, I'm going to leave that to everybody else that is following along. If they want to read it, feel free. And that is how you hack in the Fallout games. Hopefully I did a good job at explaining everything. Pull out our weapon again. Kill that rad roach. I'm gonna have a couple more over here. Should be 1 more, I think. Nope. Stim pack. We're not getting lucky with bobby pins. Right here's an advanced safe. Can't pick that yet. We don't have a level to put into lockpicking. Right here you can use this as a cooking station, so all the rad roach meat, if you want to cook that up, you can. We're going to stay on this right side. Codsworth is over there to the left. We're going to let him continue to trim the bushes while we finish exploring Sanctuary. Still no bobby pin. Ah, there we go. Bobby pin. The next thing that we can lockpick, I will show everybody how to lockpick. It's actually really easy to lockpick in this game. If you ever played Fallout 3, New Vegas, or Skyrim, then you'll know how the lockpicking system works. We're going to kill this bloatfly. These things are disgusting. They shoot their larvae at you. Pretty nasty. There's another one right here. Bloatfly gland. Hang on to that bloatfly gland. When we get to the big city, we're going to be using that for a quest. So even if we're not using it right now, put it aside. Don't scrap it. You could very well scrap it on accident. For now, let's go ahead and unlock this safe. So to be able to unlock anything like lockpick it, you have to have a bobby pin. You can break your bobby pins pretty easily if you continue to push where it like wiggles. You'll see the bobby pin wiggle. That will mean that you're not in the quote unquote sweet spot. So we'll move it to the left. As you can see, like it wiggled, it wasn't even close. So we'll move it to the right. Now it's moving a little bit. So we know, okay, this is the right direction that we want to go. Boom, we unlocked it. I'm not going to grab all this stuff. I don't want to become over encumbered while I'm trying to show everybody everything. I'm just going to go through this cul-de-sac. We can heal ourselves with a stim pack. Just hit down and then hit X to confirm. Right over here, we have another cap stash. And then we're going to go behind here. If we climb, well, first off, you can go into that root cellar. We're not going to. There's a ton of loot down there if you all want to grab it. And then we can climb up this tree or walk up it. And right over here is a duffel bag. And what I like to do is go over to my weapons, favorite my Molotovs, and I like to keep my grenades or Molotovs on the left, my rifles at the top, my pistols to the right, my stim packs, Rad-X, and Radaway on the bottom. You don't have to do it that way, that's just how I do things. We're going to come in here, kill some more bloat flies, and then real quick, we're going to use VATS. If you hit L1, you can use VATS, and then you hit R2 for however many times you want to use VATS. Everything goes into slow-mo, and then to confirm what you want to do in VATS, just hit X. And you can see that the crit meter fills up as we kill things in VATS. Well, not just kill things, but hit things. So you can see the crit meter down there. That'll fill up as we hit the bloat fly. Get another bloat fly gland. Some more stim packs. And then if you want, you can unlock that safe. I'm not going to bother with it. I'll do all of that stuff off recording. And now we have explored all of Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and talk to Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, Where is the missus, by the way?
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Here is our first speech check. Whenever you see something in yellow, orange, or red, it's telling you that you need to do a speech check if you want to get through that dialogue, unless you're in power armor. Power armor is a little funny with that stuff. You'll see all the words in like a yellowish hue. So the higher your charisma is, the higher chance that you're going to succeed in this speech check. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Hopefully we succeed.
Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Codsworth, I already looked. They're not here.
Then they're really gone, aren't they? No, sir.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
So in here is going to be our first magazine. This is Grognak the Barbarian.
Excellent.
We seen this at the beginning of the game. We actually looked at it and Nate commented on it. And then over here, where I said we're going to be seeing the Your Special book again shortly, well, here it is. And if we inspect it, it will allow us to pick a free point for any of our special attributes. Now, what I'm going to use it on is charisma, because I want to make sure that I have plenty of charisma at the beginning of the game. That way we can succeed in dialogues. You don't have to, but I'm going to. We can go ahead and interact with Sean's crib.
I'm coming, buddy.
Nothing in the mirror. Let's go ahead and listen to the holotape that Codsworth gave us.
Oopsie. No. Little fingers away. There we go. Okay. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Yay. Hi, honey. Listen, I don't think that Sean and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. But we're going to anyway. Isn't that right? You are kind and loving and funny. That's right. And
patient. So patient. Patience of a saint, my mom used to say. Look, with Sean and us all being home together, it's been an amazing year. But even so, I know our best days are yet to come. There'll be changes, sure. Things we need to adjust to. You'll rejoin the civilian workforce, and I'll shake the dust off my law degree. But everything we do, no matter how hard, we do it for our family. Now, say goodbye, Sean. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Come on. Bye, honey. We love you.
Right here is our first workshop. We can use this by hitting X, and it will bring us into the build menu, or the build mechanic for Fallout 4. This is new to Fallout 4. It's not in any of the other Fallout games besides 76, but you know, that's got its own caveats. We're gonna just focus on Fallout 4. Now you can scrap things by going up to it and hitting square. You will not be able to scrap absolutely everything in Sanctuary, but for the most part you can scrap a bunch of stuff and it will give you junk. Also, on the other hand, if you want to build something, you can go into the structures menu and you can choose what you want to build, whether it be miscellaneous, stairs, roofs, walls, floors, or prefabs. Prefabs are shelters or houses that are pre-built, just in case you don't want to waste your time with any of that and you're like, I just want something to put a bed in and some stuff in and continue on. Also, if you want to scrap extra junk, you have to go into your Pip-Boy, go over to junk, and then you'll toss it out of your Pip-Boy. You can hold down the middle pad. It will open up the build menu, and you can just hit square, and it will scrap it. Just like that. Now, I'm not going to scrap those bloatfly clans. What you can do is hit circle, and you'll be able to store them. So now if you want to go into, oh, some springs went on the workshop table. If you want to go into transfer, you can transfer items over into your workshop bench, which is on the right side. And then you can hit L2 to go into your inventory and put whatever you want into the workbench. All right, now that that has all been said and done, let's go ahead and end the video over here. I'm going to just fix my camera here. All right, everybody, I want to start by telling you all thank you so very much for stopping by and watching the video. It really does mean the world to me. Hopefully you all enjoyed the first episode of my 100% walkthrough of Fallout 4. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. Let me know why down in the comments below. It only helps the channel. Also, if you enjoy content just like this, be sure to subscribe, or don't. I don't know. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want. And like always, everybody, have a good morning, a good afternoon, or good night, whatever time it may be in your part of the world. Mr. John Wayne, signing off.